that? Yay! Okay, you can hear me now. Sorry about that. Well, the weather's been interesting. I don't even know what to call it. It was hot for the last couple of days, and then it got like really weird and stuff. I know I haven't really done the experiment, the therapy experiment, and I've wanted to. But I've been so busy. And by the time I get to bed, I've been so tired. Well, let's start from the very beginning. I don't know if you guys have actually heard about some. It's kind of like Etsy, but it's a little different. Called Scott's Marketplace. They're kind of new. I think they opened possibly last year or two. And as Spa Indulgences by Niki, I actually did use them for a little bit. But then I changed my name and changed a whole bunch of stuff, and I left there for a while. And I wasn't sure I was going to reopen my shop, but once I finally, settled on a way to do things where it was less expensive for me and changing my hosts over, lots of stuff happened. Things happened, life got in the way. And then, of course, I started my channel here on YouTube, and I did a lot of other things, and essentially just everything is itself again, and there's the store, and then there's everything else. And obviously everything is essentially back to normal. It's just now there's the store, the channel, the blog, everything is kind of finally encompassed into its own thing, and I have it I'm in a headspace, and I'm at a point in my schooling that I can focus on that as well, because I've figured out how to do things, and I have a better method and a better way of handling stuff, so I didn't get overwhelmed. And I also have to remind myself that it's okay if I cannot get a video out every single week. Though I do try. I do really, really try. And I try. But sometimes something has to give, and unfortunately, I will not allow my school work to be part of what gives, because I've worked really hard to maintain my GPA, which I think right now is 3.7. And I got on the dean's list this past semester, and I'd like to kind of stay up there. And good GPA allows me to get, I like the learning. The learning is good. The learning makes me happy. And trying hard makes me happy, because I feel satisfied with the work I've done. And especially being an adult in college, I appreciate it a lot more than I probably would have if I went directly out of high school. I didn't have that option at the time, but right now I have the option to go to college, and so I'm going to college. And I've really been enjoying it. So even though I do try to get it out every week, I can't always do it, and my schoolwork and my grades cannot be what gives. Sometimes it has to be whether or not I'm able to put a video out that week or not. Even if it's just a few minutes, even if it's like a run through of, like this past week, it was a walkthrough of the new holiday stuff in the Young Living holiday catalog, which I thought was really cool. And there was a whole bunch of really neat brand new stuff in there that's never been in Young Living before. And so I thought that was kind of cool to do anyhow. But I also did it then because I had some projects and papers, essays and stuff that I really needed to work on, and I really needed to focus on. So you know, I wanted to get something out for you guys. I know I was latent on the cloves essential oil video, and I apologize for that, and I did apologize for that at the time, but I had to focus on that, on trying to maintain school, and maintain schoolwork even while I'm hypomanic. And you know, it's difficult enough to maintain focus on something long enough to complete it, let alone trying to divide that attention. But you know, I usually think I have 20,000 things going on in my head all the time. It's part of that. Someone told me that it was like having like 50 50 tabs open in your browser at the same time. That's pretty much what it's like. But trying to organize that and trying to dwindle that down, those tabs, into something a bit more manageable when you're hypomanic is so hard. So something had to give, and unfortunately it was the video. But nobody died. It's okay. Not that it isn't important, not that YouTube and my business is not important, because it is very important to me. But so is my schooling, and the videos can wait. The classes and the turning in of assignments cannot. Let's see. Oh, the other reason I wanted to do my live chat tonight was a while back when I was still using YouNow, which I don't anymore because I really didn't like that. It was just not good. There were a lot of people, and well, it's not the people. Actually, a lot of the people were pretty nice, but then there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of men being dirty. And I'm like, dude, that's not what this site is for. Will you stop sexualizing me and my live chats? That would be great. And they didn't, so I left. And so I decided to look into working with a better encoder and going on to YouTube directly, which I'm liking a lot more now. Yeah, I'm trying to clean these because I'm going to need them in a minute. So when I was on YouNow, I made a video a while ago. It was when I did a couple of, things while I was cooking. And there had been some interest, and I said I was getting a subscription to Raw Spice Bar, which is, oh holy hell, Lord. I was looking at a news story, which I will tell you about in just a minute, because wow. Raw Spice Bar is a subscription thing. I want to call it a subscription box, but it doesn't actually come in a box. It comes in a little envelope. So, no, it's not a box. Definitely not a box. Anyway, Raw Spice Bar is a subscription service, and what they do is they source high quality, unique spices from around the world, and they create blends for you, and and they'll grind things if they need to grind things. Everything is already prepared in these little packages, and I'll show you. And where did they go? And every month you'll get 3 packages, just like this, right? You'll get different flavor varieties, on a theme from all over the world, and they have flavor profiles, organic, or with recipes and stuff, organic, vegan, paleo, sugar-free, gluten-free. And since I'm not really any of those, I just went with the regular thing because I can change things out easy enough, eggs, and since I am egg free and dairy free because I have to be, but I know how to substitute, so that's not really a big deal. Where did my glasses go? Because I'm old and I can't see for shit. Anywho, so it comes in these 3 little packages, and this is, they're pretty nice sized packages too of, a seasoning blend. And this is for this is why I needed my glasses so I could see. So, pardon my nerdiness. Now I can see you. What a lovely face you have. So what it comes with is like these little things, just like so, as well as cards. Well, not really cards. Heavy duty paper, and on the back are really easy recipes to follow. And I have actually one of those icon things over here under that little I, letter I with the gray circle around it. I have a poll, so you can help me choose which one I do first. I'm going to do all 3 of them, of course, but I also want to see what you guys want me to do first, because I want to do some more cooking on live chat. I don't have a fancy kitchen, I don't have fancy equipment yet and anything, so it's going to be like cooking in your friend's kitchen. That seems kind of fun. But it says here, this is the Oktoberfest flavor kit. It says, Guten Tag, October. Ah, look at them. These Bavarians able to carry 8 to 12 tankards of beer without fail. And with a smile, despite the thunderous Ons, zwei, drei. Oh, okay. That. I don't speak German. One, two, three, drink. The Biergarten drinkers with liters of beer. They eat halbes Hunde. Grilled half chickens. I speak a little Swedish because I'm Swedish, but that's beside the point. But it had an Ö. Actually, no. Is that an umlaut? Is that an umlaut? That's an umlaut. Okay. Yeah. Umlaut. Grilled half chickens, shaved radish and pretzel. Beautiful resin the size of your torso. Dunked in mustard. Mustard is as close as southern Germany has gotten to spicy. It colorfully coats everything from their meats to their breads. Brot. Gewürzbrot. An Austro-German bread, meaning seasoned bread, is not only incredibly rich in flavor, but also renowned for its digestive properties. An appreciated attribute after a day of beer and schnitzel. Schnitzel is the crispy brown jewel of southern Germany, bursting with not only rich flavor, but also contrasts of texture with a tender filling and crunchy exterior. This box, it doesn't come in a box, by the way. It comes in an envelope, so I don't know why they're calling it a box. It's not a box. Grace, shush. My cat's driving me crazy today. This box is an attempt to capture the Gustatory Festival of Flavors. Prost. They have more recipes and photos and tips and stuff on rawspicebar.com. Grace, get off of my textbook. Oh my god. I have it saving a place because I have to write, we get study guides for our exams for mythology, and we're writing, one of the questions was about the Holy Grail, and so I have it marked, and she's stepping on it.
She's so cute though, and she's floofy, very floofy.
So what is in here? We have schnitzel spices. We have horseradish and mustard seeds. And then we have this caraway, fennel, and anise bread spice packages. And the recipes that come in this month's package is horseradish and mustard cabbage, which sounds really, really good. Because, you know, a lot of this is very similar to what we get in, you know, I get my family on my mom's side is Swedish, and Scandinavian lineage comes from Germanic lineage. I mean, there's deviations, of course, but things change over time, hundreds of thousands of years, things like that. But cuisine. There's parts of their cuisines that are very similar, as well as flavors. Although Swedes use a lot more fish and seafood than, I guess it depends on what part of the area coastal. But anyway, so you get the horseradish and mustard cabbage, and then you get the Caraway Cheese Soft Pretzels, and the German Chicken Schnitzel. I might have to actually bake that instead of fry that, because my smoke alarm will go off because it's too bloody sensitive and it's in a really bad spot. I did not design my condo. It would have been nice if I did, because I wouldn't have put it there. Okay. And this does call for an egg, so I will have to substitute that out. Mainly because if there's dairy or eggs in it, I'm going to have to switch that out because I can't eat those. So I guess that will definitely make it interesting. Well, for you to watch. Because I can't afford to cook with you guys and not make it in a way that I can eat. I don't have the kind of money, I don't have money to waste on groceries. So if I'm going to make something, I'm going to make something to eat that I'm going to keep in the fridge and eat the leftovers until it's gone. So that's what we're going to have to do. Which is fine. I do that all the time anyway. It's actually really easy to substitute. It's just all a matter of creativity. And looking shit up. So, oh wait, I probably demonetized myself right there by saying shit. Whatever. So I have that little thing up in the corner that has a poll about which one you want me to do first. Either the pretzels, the cabbage, or the schnitzel, the chicken schnitzel. So let me know. I mean, I will eventually do all three of them, but I want to know what you guys want to do first. So we'll get on with that. My hypomania has I don't know. I mean, I was maintaining for a while, then I think I went up a little bit, and I maintained for a little bit longer, and I went up a little bit. Today, I think I went a little manic, but it was temporary, and I'm okay now. So that actually looks really exciting. So just let me know what you guys want to see. That should be fun. Let's see what else. Oh, I don't know if you guys have heard, but oh, my cat on a cracker with cheese and 5,000 things. Let me show you. You see this? This is a picture of the Susquehanna River. Now, many of you know that I do live in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The Susquehanna River is about an hour away from me. there are a lot of rivulets. There's some streams and creeks and um, 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 springs and stuff. Um, and I'm at a southernmore point. But anyway, Gettysburg is still in the Susquehanna Valley. This, it's, and 55,000 gallons of gasoline spilled into the Susquehanna River this evening. Oh no, sorry, about 3 a.m. I just heard about this recently. Maybe about an hour ago. I had no idea. I don't know why I had no idea. Oh yeah, because I don't actually have a cable service to get news. A lot of my news is found by my friends posting stuff on Facebook because whatever. It says here that officials say 55,000 gallons of gasoline has spilled into the Susquehanna River. This comes from WGAL.com. That's our NBC station in my area. Anyway, it says it came from a broken Sunoco pipeline in Gamble Township, Lycoming County, around 3 a.m. Friday morning. The gasoline was released in the area of Wallace Run, a tributary of the Loyalsock Creek. The area received heavy rainfall overnight, resulting in flash floods, landslides, and riverbank erosion. Crews will use skimmers to remove gasoline from the top of affected waterways and will erect containment booms downstream. The Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, PEMA, issued an alert at 12:18 p.m. Friday. Officials are working with the Susquehanna River Basin Commission to make sure that local water supply does not become contaminated. I wish I knew that a long time. If I had any idea earlier today, I would have gone to the grocery store to get water. I'm going to do that tomorrow, however. So far, Gettysburg water supply is safe. And it is likely to remain so, but I'd rather have and not need than need and not have. You know what I mean? I like preparedness. I know the Boy Scout motto was always be prepared. Girl Scouts learned how to prepare too, so I was Girl Scout for a long time. I'm an alumni. Anyway, the Sunoco statement is, and quote from WGAL.com, Sunoco Logistics emergency response crews are in the process of containment and collection efforts following a release of gasoline from an 8-inch pipeline in the vicinity of Wallace Run near the intersection of Wallace Run Road and Butternut Grove Road in Gamble Township, Lycoming County. Wallace Run is a tributary of the Loyalsock Creek. The area received heavy rainfall overnight, resulting in flash floods, landslides, and riverbank erosion. Crews will use skimmers to remove gasoline from the top of affected waterways and will erect containment booms downstream. A drop in pressure in the pipeline was detected by a Sunoco Logistics Control Center shortly after 3 a.m. Friday, October 21st. The pipeline was shut down and emergency response personnel were dispatched to the scene. Federal, state, county, and local officials were notified and a unified command center was established at the nearby Eldred Township Volunteer Fire Company. The agencies on scene include Federal Environmental Protection Agency, the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, and the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission. Safety and environmental crews are meeting with affected residents. If you are in the affected area, it says that residents who have been impacted by the release can call Sunoco Logistics representative at 1-800-759-5644. So, yay, if you are in that area and you are watching this, and either now or when it has been put as a recorded video on my channel, I'm going to put that number down in the description box so you can have it to call. So that was interesting, to say the least. It was, needless to say, it's yeah, kind of scary. I mean, I've heard it all about, I don't know, I guess not living by, not living in the Gulf region, and I'm not living next to the Bay, Chesapeake Bay anymore. I don't really have that much of a connection to oil spills, and I guess I detach from it somewhat. But it happening less than, about an hour away or less than, depending on traffic. It's kind of a scary realization. We really need to get out of this whole fossil fuel stuff too. Oh my god, and I also heard that last, on WGAL.com, that and I'm not going to get into politics because that's not what my channel is about, and I really do not wish to discuss my personal political beliefs at this juncture, because again, my channel is not the time nor the place to do it. However, Trump will be addressing a crowd in Gettysburg Saturday. I will say this, however, I am not a fan of Trump. I'm not going to say why, and I don't want to get into it, but in the Trump supporter signs around here make me kind of sad. But him coming to Gettysburg tomorrow makes me nervous. It just does. It makes me nervous. I think I'm gonna stay home. Good thing I have homework to do. Bleh. So that's fun. Now, everyone. So that's that. Other than that, I'm doing well. I'm just really busy. The thing with Scott's Marketplace, I got completely sidetracked. Monday I was asked to do, do an interview. Not like a talking interview like me, but their director of content marketing contacted me and wanted me to do an interview for them for my business and stuff that I sell, which is great. Haven't heard back from her because I was kind of late sending it in because I had homework, but she didn't give me a submission deadline. She sent it 10/18. Oh, 2 days ago. Oh, she sent it on Tuesday. So, yeah, no, it wasn't so bad. I sent it off. I finished editing it and spell checking it and grammar and stuff, because I like to write, and I'm a writer, and I'm an essayist and academic. Yeah, I get really picky about my grammar and my spelling and my punctuation and things, and especially with something really professional like this, I really want everything to be on point. So I made sure to run it through Grammarly, and got it all taken care of, sent it off this morning. I'll let you guys know more about that. I think the next YouTube video I'll be doing is about ginger essential oil. I'm going to try to do that. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it this weekend, because it's already Friday night. I've done no research Nothing, 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 nothing. I am seriously failing this week. The only thing I've had time to do is homework. I have 2 study guides because I have a mythology exam and I have the meteorology exam, and so I've been trying to study and do the thing with the mythology exam is she gives us the study guide ahead of time with the questions that she's going to be asking on it, and she does that because these are essay questions, and this isn't the short little, short essays like 3 to 5 paragraphs. This is like essay. So I've literally been writing an essay a day, let alone having to do the discussion boards, which she has like 5 questions posted for that, and there is an essay due, like a major essay term paper due on the 30th. So I've been doing that. So I promise you I'm not wasting my time and forgetting about you guys. I'm really not. I'm so busy. I think I'm gonna explode. I didn't even know what to do. Hey, anyone want to write a 3-page essay with scholarly sources about Heracles and his 12 labors? It'd be great. Can you get it off to me by tomorrow, or like the 29th? That'd be cool. Just put my name on the top. It'll be fine. I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. Yelp. Okay. So I'm probably gonna stay up a little bit longer tonight and work on that. I'm finishing up question number 5 of 6 of the mythology study guide essays. Tomorrow I'll do the 6th one, and then I have my meteorology exam that I have to take tomorrow because it's due on Sunday. I'm very busy. I promise I'm not trying to neglect my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful subscribers or my readers or my listeners or anything. I'm just so busy. I literally think I'm gonna crack up. But I'm trying to remain focused and not overwhelmed. I just try to take it one question at a time, one supporting segment at a time, so I don't overwhelm myself, because I know that I can do it. I can get it done. And I can write, and I'm a very good writer. It's just a lot. It is a lot of writing. And I am only taking 2 classes this term. I'm doing it part-time, which is still a lot of writing and a lot of reading, and it's a lot of stuff. And I'm not complaining. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky that I get to go to school, and I love it. And I love my classes. My classes are great. It just is. It's just a lot of stuff, and I'm tired. And yesterday I walked to the store because I missed the bus, because the traffic down York Street was so insane that I couldn't get across the street in enough time to catch the bus. I was standing on the corner for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's really, traffic has gotten nuts the last year around here, especially down Well, actually, York Street didn't used to be so terrible. I mean, it's a main thoroughfare of Gettysburg, but it's gotten worse. And then 4th Street never used to be busy at all. But then Mason-Dixon Distillery down the street opened up, and then, which is also a restaurant and a distillery, taste testing room. And then the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, or it's our PennDOT is Pennsylvania's DMV. So, and them moving into the front of the building, and the traffic coming in and out of there has made 4th Street crazy. It's been very difficult to maneuver and get used to. I haven't been liking that. It's been a headache. It's been more of a headache than it has been a good thing. Although at night it's fine, and it's really good because there are security cameras. There's big, bright lights out in the parking lot finally. And it's generally secured area. So, anyway, I think I'm going to finish up the Holy Grail essay, because I'm almost done with that. I was just trying to put in a couple of, making sure I have my citations squared away, and then I can call that one done, and then I'll only have one more left on that study guide. So I was starting to feel overwhelmed yesterday, but I stepped away. I was able to calm my brain down, say, alright, you can do it. So I'm trying just to maintain that in the calm and understanding that I can do it. If I have to step away or go to bed in a couple hours, then I have to do that. It's fine, because I don't have to do the exam isn't till next week, and likely that will not be due till at the earliest Thursday. So I have time for that. The big essay isn't due until the 30th, and so I can easily finish up the questions tonight and tomorrow. So I can do it. It'll be fine. I'll be okay. I've got the bulk of it done. Now it's just, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and making sure all your citations are in order and everything's there, and edit, and boom. So that's where I'm at. It's not a bad week. I can't say it's been an excellent, awesome, fantastical week, but it hasn't been a bad week. It's just been a busy week. I will try to put out a video on Wednesday about ginger essential oil. I really need to have a research team. I wish I had money and pay somebody to do it. No, it's fine. Anyway, I'm pooped. I hurt. Walking to the grocery store is gonna be it. Can take a lot out of me. The surgery last fall wasn't a miracle pill. I still have pain, a lot of pain, a lot of time, but at least I can walk. That doesn't mean I don't hurt sometimes after. That doesn't mean it is, and it's not so much the while I'm doing it, it's the aftermath, the nerve damage and the twitching and the pains and stuff. Some days are better than others. And when I'm going grocery shopping, if I'm walking through town to do it, because there's one up York Street, that's the Giant, and I can take the bus to that, but I can only carry 2 bags, one on each side. If I am going to Wise, which is down by the college, or I'm going to Kenny's, which is South Central in York and Adams County grocery chain, very small chain, local, which has the better prices. The selection is nowhere near as good as Giant's, but the prices are better. So, and the quality is better too. They have their veggies are really fresh and crispy and crunchy and delicious. So you do with what you can find there, because the prices are good. But if I'm doing that, I either walk or take my bike. And if I'm walking, I have a really neat little shopping cart with those hinge wheels, those triple hinge wheels that are on a lot of strollers these days. That make it easier to go up and down curbs with it without smashing your eggs or bottles of things. And it's not so much that it's hard, it's you're still pulling, a weighty grocery cart with a good week and a half, 2 weeks worth of groceries in it. So, anyway, unless someone wants to start or ask questions or do things, then I think I might head on out. I don't know what I'm going to do for Halloween. I might come up in here. I don't really do anything. I watch movies. Perhaps I will come on and we will read short stories and poetry from Edgar Allan Poe. Maybe that would be fun. Ooh, spooky. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to do, what you want to do, hang out. And I think I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the evening, watch some more American Horror Story. I am catching up. I'm on of season 6. I'm on chapter 4 of the current 6 episodes that are out. I use Project Free TV. Now that I've learned that it's back online, I've been catching up on some stuff. Anyway, I will talk to y'all very soon. Leave comments, questions, topic ideas down below in here. Shoot me an email, go to my website, do a contact form, go ahead and head over to the shop. And I have a whole bunch of really cool new stuff in there. I've gone completely green, and I've got completely it's gotten to where everything I want it to be. It's now green, eco-friendly, fair trade, organic whenever possible, which is most of the time. Nothing's perfect right now yet, but we're gonna get there. But all of that, and I have recyclable packaging. I've been working with a really cool supplier that I really like, and so much cool stuff in my shop right now, and my own brand of essential oils and blends are also available there right now. So, yay! I will talk to y'all very soon. Have an awesome weekend. Stay safe. Be well. If you haven't and you would like to be, hit that button somewhere else and subscribe. and whatever. Anywho, that's it. That's all I got. I have nothing else. I'm gonna go watch TV now. Good night. And maybe I might actually find some time to game this weekend. I don't know. I haven't gamed in like 2 weeks. I'm having withdrawal symptoms. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Good night.